primarily right now we're doing with VMs. We were a Rev customer and migrated our Rev VM workloads to OpenShift virtualization. We also have our eye on the future with container environment. So it fit perfectly into what we were doing now and what we look to do in the future. I guess that just particularly well, it's a one pane of glass. So when we have Rev only did, it was a hypervisor for VMs. OpenShift, you can put Ansible in it. You can hook into satellite. It can do with OpenShift AI. You can do AI models and stuff like that. So I think it's more like a Swiss Army knife rather than a fire extinguisher. The OpenShift virtualization has a little room for improvement. I'm coming from as a Rev customer. There's some things in that OpenShift virtualization that were in Rev that I would like to see in OpenShift virtualization. I realize that they're chasing the VMware crowd, and that's fine. But from us old Rev customers, we'd like to see some things that was in Rev around VM migration and things of that nature that could be in OpenShift virtualization. I hope is being planned to be put in. None. Well suited if you are looking to do containers, if you're looking for an easy way to build a container platform, there's so much in it to easily do that. Right now, it's not as great of as handling VMs like with my information comments about how it can improve. So I would say its low point right now is the VMs, but it looks like they're improving. But the high point is always containerization. Nothing like OpenShift. Actually, just this was our first one. We toyed with maybe doing raw Kubernetes, but we needed with an enterprise company. You need an enterprise product. I'll give it an 8. Things are clearly marked in the UI. Things do what they do. The UI is snappy and fast, so it can get a bit overwhelming at times with the amount of choices that you have. But they're clearly marked where you need to go. So I give it an 8. It has allowed us to see where we need to be in the container world. So I don't necessarily, I'm gonna call it a net neutral impact. It's not negative or positive. It has given us a sense of what we're ready for and what we're not ready for. And so that's where you stand, and you don't know what you don't know. So it helps us know what we want to know. I can only speak to the virtualization piece. It is, like I said before, it is not as robust as we would like it from the previous product, but it's very good. It provides a lot more functionality than we would if we didn't have it. Our container journey is really new, so I can't really speak to how we're doing the pipelines with containers up and down the development chain, because we haven't started that yet, but we will get started with it soon. Right now we're doing Ansible does all of our automation. So that all of our groups, our application development groups, our networking engineers, and obviously the Unix admins, we use Ansible. RHEL itself, the Red Hat Enterprise Linux, runs a lot of our critical applications, and that is housed in OpenShift, which will expand to future containers. So it touches all parts of our business. That's a tricky question in this open source world. I would say yes. It's an enterprise solution because I've talked to some of my colleagues at other companies that like I said, do free and open source Kubernetes solutions, and it's a lot more work. So you get what you pay for. So I'll say yes. I am happy with the products feature set. It did. It was rough. we had a Red Hat vendor that helped us or with us. It was a 16 week engagement. So we learned things, and you learn by doing. So if it goes smoothly, you don't really learn anything. So there was not any terrifying moments, but it was a challenge. I would. Red Hat Satellite, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Ansible automation platform. All day.